Now then, everybody, it's Dan from homestead.com. So I have got a couple of questions. Well, this one question is pretty much interchangeable with each other, so I'm going to try and answer them both at the same time, sort of thing. One question comes from the YouTubes, and it is from Naxis 5000, and basically he's just saying any tips for getting motivated in home training, sort of thing, staying motivated, because I did a video a really long time ago speaking about staying motivated in such a small area. Obviously it's a really old video, so it'll have been lost in the loom. But another person on Facebook, I think it's called Ryan, he's basically saying he's got back into training. He's a military guy, and he tore his LCL. He's had it all reconstructed. He's back to training. Apparently he's got some pretty good lifts. He says he can deadlift 250 and he's pressing 130, so his strength's still good, but he just needs a spark. The thing to finding a spark, I would say, for your training is realising what you actually want and what you want to achieve. If you don't have a goal, then you are never going to feel like you've got that spark. You're going to lose motivation straight away. Of course you are. I use me as an example. Recently, I put on a lot of chub. Earlier this year, I got pretty damn lean. I got down to about, I think I must have been 172 by the end of it. And I was pretty lean. I was in good shape. I'd probably say I was the leanest I've ever been in my life. And now, sitting here right now, I'm back at, must be about 195, 196, and most of it is around my gut. I lost interest in training because I couldn't train properly because of the injuries that I had. And because all I could think about was wanting to get back to my old numbers. YouTube can be motivating. It can also be a pain in the ass as well, especially when you do interact with a lot of channels and you start seeing other people making really good progress. You'll see them, the weights they're flying up, they're adding more and more plates, and they're getting really strong. And I personally, you don't start to feel bitter, I won't say, but you start to feel jealous in a sense, because you think, well, I want to do this. I was doing that, and now I'm not anymore. So because you can't do the thing you want to do, you lose that sight of that goal, and then you become disinterested. You don't care anymore. So then it's very easy to just say, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I don't care about. I was hoping to try and stay quite lean, but I just thought, fuck it, and I started eating more, and I started having more beers and stuff like that. And so you lose that spark, like you have. So for you, really, all right, you're saying your strength's pretty good, so you've got a 250 dead and a 130 press. Well, what do you actually want? Do you want to be? You mentioned that you're something like 18-20% body fat. Do you want to be leaner? Do you want to get down to 10% body fat? If so, set yourself a goal, say whatever, 10, 12, 14 weeks, maybe 20 weeks, a really long cut, and get yourself down to 10% body fat, if that's what you want. Do you want to be lean? If you want to be stronger, look for some meets, some powerlifting meets, and put yourself in for it. And then that will give you the drive to try and be stronger, try and better yourself, become a stronger lifter, so that when you do go to the competition, you destroy it. You need to have something to keep you motivated. It's no good saying, give me something to be motivated for. You need to think of something you want. And that's really all I can say on that one, really, in terms of you've got to find something you want. Do you want to be stronger? Do you want to have the typical six-pack beach body? Then you need to start losing weight, so you need to focus towards that. You can't just say, well, on the other hand is, do you just want to be healthy, and do you just want to go to the gym and spin your wheels? If that's the case, do it. If you're not bothered about getting stronger or leaner or whatever, just spin your wheels. But then you're probably not going to have a spark, because you need to have a passion and a drive for what you're doing in order to achieve the things you need to do. But in respect to the home gym side of things for Naxis 5000, I know what he's saying. He says how it's hard to be motivated when you're only a few feet away from your sofa and your telly and a few beers in the fridge, But that depends on the individual, I lost my spark, like I said, because I couldn't train, but I've changed my goal now. My goal is not about, at the moment, it's not about getting stronger and increasing my lifts. It's about staying injury free. You know, at this moment in time, I mean, I still do have a bit of a problem going on, and I get the odd tightness here and there, but I'm stretching out every day, 2-3 times a day. I do a little stretching routine, and all I'm concentrating on is that if I do a training session like I've just done now, I've just done bench, my shoulders are brilliant. I don't feel any pain in them. And when I do a session where I go, fuck, that hurts, then I'm off progress. You know, my progress is that at the end of this 9-week cube method cycle, I want to not have a single day where I've gone like this. Oh God, I'm hurting. You know, because that's how it got. Because I was just chasing the strength. I just wanted to get back to where I was. I just wanted to be lifting as heavy as I could again and get back to grounding on. But you can't do that. So for me, the goal is after 9 weeks, be strength free. Now that's my motivation. In respect to what you're saying about you're close to the sofa and all that, well, you've just got to think, what do you want to do more? If you want to sit and watch telly more, or sit on your Xbox, or sit and read, or whatever it is you do, then that's what you actually want to do. So it's always going to be hard for you to do this. I love training and I love being in here, despite it being a bit cold at this moment, and there's nobody else in here and all that, but I fucking love it. I love to get in here, get away from everybody else, all the bullshit that goes on in life, all the knobheads you meet, all the dickheads. I just like training, and that's what I enjoy doing. And you mentioned about trying to keep your lass from walking in on you and disturbing your training. Get her involved, you know. So the best thing to do if you want someone to stay away is turn around to them and say, why you join in? And then when they do join in and decide they don't like it, they'll never fucking step foot in here again, trust me. I'll tell you that now. I know from experience. So there you go, that's all I can say to you for that one, mate. If you enjoy what it is that you're doing, you will be motivated to do it. If you don't, you've got no fucking chance. So what else can I say? Anyway, there you go. I hope this has helped people. Please like, share with your friends, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers now.